Hello again. This is the front cover of the new edition of the Cader Idris book, and I'm going to talk for a little while about how this differs from the original edition. And here we see the front and back cover of the new edition of the book. This is the original Cader Idris book, published in 1997. And it's pretty much out of print. It's being very popular. It was a limited edition to start with, but there were quite a few printed, but it's now getting out of print. So I've decided to reprint it in a new edition, but actually with many more images than the previous, than this edition. So the new edition that's in progress will have twice as many photographs, images in it. It will still have my original essay on the Richard Wilson painting that inspired the body of work. It's an art history essay on the history of representation of the mountain and of Richard Wilson, who painted the seminal painting in 1765. And it will also have the initial introduction essay by Professor Alistair Crawford, who was Professor of Art at Aberystwyth University, that actually helped publish this book. And it will also have all of the haiku and the 10 images that were made into platinum prints. This edition only has 4 of those, but the new book will have all 10 images that were in the platinum portfolio and the associated haiku. So in a minute we'll have a look at how I'm laying out the new book and how it's going to be presented and published. So, like the other books, I've made thumbnails of all the pages, and I've laid them out. And because there are many more images in this new book that were in the original 1997 edition, it's given me more opportunity to vary the layout, juxtapose pages. So it's got virtually the whole of the original exhibition is contained in this new book. And as I said before, all of the platinum prints are in, together with the associated haiku. And I've always also managed to retain all of the essay pages. So as well as being a picture book, gives you some art history background to the representation of the mountain and how this seminal painting by Richard Wilson actually helped to change the whole nature of landscape painting in the British Isles in the mid-18th century. Here's just a few selection of images from the book. As you probably know, these were all made on large format. At the time, I was using a 7x5 inch large format camera. And of course, I had to carry it up and down the mountain many times to make this body of work. I think I climbed it about 20 times in all seasons over a period of a couple of years, all weathers, all seasons. And it was a really enjoyable and fantastic body of work to make. Well, here it is, the new version of the Cader Idris book. I made a video a couple of months ago about the original edition, which there were only a very few left. Well, those have now gone, as I said in that video, but I have produced a new expanded version of that book. This has many more pictures than the original. It has 76 pages, but I've included this time, instead of just a sample selection of the images that were used in the Platinum portfolio, all the images are in this book, together with the haiku poems that I wrote for each of the 10 images. So there are many more images. All of the images used in the Platinum portfolio are in here, plus the original introduction by Professor Alistair Crawford is in there, and my long essay on Richard Wilson and the seminal painting of 1765 that changed landscape representation, and in a sense inspired me to make this work. So there it is, and it's now on my Big Cartel page. So if you want a signed copy, just go to my Big Cartel page. I'll put a link in the description, and there might be a link at the end of the video. And that's on sale there, along with the other books that I've talked about: The Expressive Land, Innocence of Eye, the new Great Little Tin Sheds of Wales catalogue is there, and there are just a couple of, literally 2 or 3 only copies left of In Wildwood. So once again, many thanks for watching. If you like the content, please hit the subscribe button, and I'll make more helpful content for you in due course. So many thanks.